Good evening, everyone. It's the Pepper Virgin here, and I am back with another one of these videos for you. Today, we got...
Hi, man.
And we decided to do that spicy noodle review. This one is actually Nissin, who decided to go and say that this is blazing hot with 3 little jalapenos up on the right-hand corner. So, we're going to get into this. And we're going to read to see if there's any ingredients that would explain seating on this roller coaster. So, I see in the back enriched flour, which brings wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate. Wow, that's a good one. Riboflavin, folic acid, vegetable oil, palm olein oil. Dried cabbage flake contains less than 2% of beta carotene color, citric acid, coconut, palm sugar, disodium guanylate, disodium inosinate, dried cilantro flake, dried green onion, dried red bell pepper, egg white, garlic powder, glucose, hydrolyzed corn protein, hydrolyzed soy protein, lactose, lemongrass, lime juice, maltodextrin, modified food starch, natural flavor, onion powder, potassium chloride, powdered chicken, salt, shallot, silicone. What? Silicone dioxide. Wow. Sodium benzoate preservative, sodium diacetate, sodium phosphate, sodium tripolyphosphate. Wow, that's another one too. Soybean, spice, and color. It says succinic acid, sugar, TBHQ, which is another preservative, tocopherol preservative, vinegar, water, wheat, contains wheat, soybean, egg, milk, and coconut.
Coconut.
Super processed.
Yeah.
This will be the only time, most likely, that I'll even mess with anything like this. Very processed. Didn't say what kind of spice, it only said spice and almost at the very bottom. We pre-warmed these waters to be able to pour it inside of it. So there's supposedly a packet that comes with this. So the packet, the chili sauce, right? The vegetables, the seasoning.
And the dried up vegetables. Supposedly bell pepper.
Let's get some of this in here without necessarily causing a stir. Alright. And we're not going to go too far out of the way and directly jump right into also putting the vegetables in there. It's alright, it's a little bit of water. Doesn't help nobody. I mean, doesn't hurt nobody. It doesn't help nobody. Alright, guys. Here's some of this stuff. Some of the red flakes. Some of the other seasoning. I'm assuming that's where the spice is in, right? And then the actual chili sauce itself.
Oh no.
It smells
good.
Seasoning.
Seasoning?
Wouldn't say it smells hot, it just smells seasoning.
The packaging on this is so good. Like, it's hard to get the little flaky out.
Alright. So I'm gonna mess with the fork since you have your chopsticks.
Yeah, I'm professional.
And I'm gonna start stirring some of this stuff in there. If you guys notice, I don't want to literally pour that out, but we're mixing it all up, trying to get some of that stuff to... I can already smell the spicy seasoning.
That's not good. That's a good and bad side.
I'm not a fan of warm spicy stuff. Hot spicy stuff, if that makes any sense. Unless it's like meat. I don't mind pouring it on meat and then coming back in, you know? But when it comes to like stuff that has liquid in it and it's hot and then also spicy at the same time, I'm not a fan of that. Let me see if I can bring this close so you guys can have a good look inside of the bowl real quick. You can see what we're working with. Don't mind me moving the camera. If you guys notice, that's what the inside of the bowl looks like. Bring you guys back here into the camera frame.
It smells good for soup.
Let me adjust that.
You open it?
Yes.
That's impossible. These wrapper things are getting so good to open.
Alright, so here you go in the corner. Yours is actually a little bit more liquidy than mine was. Mine, as you can tell, had
It's
some
chunky.
paste.
Oh no, it's chunky. It's like blackish.
So we've been delaying on this actual video. This video should have been done a long time ago. Jamie's more of a fan of these noodles and ramens and things like that. This will be like the first spicy one that we try. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've reached a little bit of softening in the noodles.
It's a good enough amount.
The smell has my mouth watering,
That's so good.
but I don't know if it's gonna have the same reaction once I actually taste it. Right,
That's the
so,
scary part. I heard that these sometimes noodles can get really spicy.
cheers.
Cheers.
Empty. But it's gonna have some stuff in there. We might sidebar and bring Azucena in here so she can have a taste herself. Oh,
Well, it's very spicy.
wow. Wait a minute.
Mm.
All right, so the nose is
Immediate-
working, right?
immediate-
Sinuses.
Immediate spice.
No, it's not that spicy.
Yeah, dude. What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
not. No, it's not. We've the habanero sauce that we ate here,
It's a little spicier.
way hotter than that.
Sure. But it has a decent
It has
amount
a
of
kick.
spice.
Yes. Flavor-wise, what would you say?
It's okay. It's not.
1 to 10.
Oh, 1 to 10. I give it a nice 5. It balances out.
Okay.
If anyone knows who drink or eat ramen or noodles, they know what I'm talking about. It's a nice flavor. The taste isn't all that, but the spice is okay. I think it's decent.
I want to say, flavor-wise, as far as noodle soups, I'll give it a 7 to 8. I wouldn't say it's too bad. It's actually pretty tasty for a noodle soup. Heat-wise, I'm gonna give it a half, a 1, maybe a 1.
A 1, wow.
Maybe
We
a
never
1.
get a 1. We only get a 1 and
maybe
a half.
a 1. Maybe a 1. We're gonna sidebar here. We're gonna bring Azucena in so she can have a little taste. If you don't mind, grace us with your presence.
And babe.
This is actually pretty good for us. We've all been dealing with a cold recently. This is just this will open you all up.
And
Come have a taste, Max.
you're not eating out of my mind's too good to eat taste.
All right. Tell me what you think. Get in there.
I hop. Spicy, right? It's spicy. Ooh.
Well, it's spicy. I will give it a 6.5.
6.5.
What's tag? You're in. Here we go.
Happy out.
Hey everyone, it's me.
The famous.
Zuzu's back.
Alright, so let's try this.
See what you got going on there.
I already got an itchy throat, so I don't know what this is gonna do.
It's gonna help out. I
Yeah,
can tell
I
you.
can feel it. All it's like so. Basically, the
Oh.
It
spice.
has a lot of seasoning in here.
Smell it, right?
Wow.
This you can tell. You can feel the spice around your lips.
Okay,
So,
here we go. My mouth is watery.
It's really good.
Mm. Why am I eating on my left hand?
It's because you're on the left side,
I like it.
right? Decent as far as flavor.
Yeah, I mean it has like a lot of seasoning, you know.
More seasoning than it really needs compared to the actual spiciness, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it clearing out my nose.
If you want to say you feel it somewhere, I have a small lip mouth burn on the
Yeah.
tip of my tongue. I don't have anything on the back.
I
You
have one
have,
on
you have
the
it in the
throat.
back?
because
I feel it in the back of my throat, but it feels so good because my throat's so itchy. So it's actually like in the right place.
for me, it's not. It just
I like it.
it gives you a nice nose and a nice round burn, but the back is killing me without the pepper. I'm not used to drinking all the pepper, but
This has like a nice little, kick to it, but it's not like super hot and spicy.
You can get these at 7-Eleven.
Nissin, hot and spicy. It says blazing hot there on the top with those 3 chili peppers.
It's not blazing hot.
They was lying. There's no seat on that roller
Some water.
coaster.
Look at that. Nice little noodles.
Well, folks, with that being said, we're not going to bore you too long. This video already went 10 minutes of us eating noodles here at the house. So, you guys already know what to do.
Ah, I love
Like,
hot stuff.
So good though.
Share,
I'm doing my
subscribe. If you want to see more hot stuff like this, obviously. So, it helps out the channel. This was the Pepper Virgin, and we will definitely be back with some more.
Why are you drinking water, huh?
Don't expose
This
me.
is hot.